This is Drag Race. Now, I'm not reviewing last night's episode, so Friday's episode. I'm reviewing the episode before that. I still have to watch this past episode that came on last night. But yeah. So Jasmine Kennedy, she left, and all the girls leave a message on the mirror, and she left an extra long message, but gave a special shout out to her three girls, Deja Sky, Angeria, Paris Van Michaels, and Deja, Angeria, and Jorgeous. Um, Nobody else, none of the other girls, not Willow, not Bosco, Lady Camden. Nobody else had anything to say, but you guessed it, Diabetes. Diabetes just always has to go out of her way to say something slick, smart, sly, drama filled. Like we can all be having a good moment. You can count on Diabetes to say something to just mess up the whole mood, especially when it comes to Jasmine. She claims she loves Jasmine. She's like that little sister that she keeps wanting to punch and beat up. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. It's maybe like a love hate situation. I can understand that Jasmine is annoying. I completely understand that. My God. But she wouldn't get on my nerves that much. It's very interesting, even when Cornbread called Jasmine out for her talking so damn much and all that kind of stuff. Even after, pretty much after that episode, Cornbread just kind of left her alone. And it's just like, okay, girl, it's no beef. I get you, etc. It's not that big of a deal. But it's like Cornbread left and then Diabetes picked it up. Um, because when Cornbread was there, Diabetes had nothing to say about Jasmine's mouth, so to speak. So it's just, I don't know. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. But anyway, so this episode was about Moulin Rouge, her little RuPaul's version of the Moulin Rouge. Everybody had characters. The girls were sitting down in a circle. Some of the girls wanted the same character as another girl. Bosco and Lady Camden went at it about the Saltine character, which was the main role, I believe. And it got pretty nasty between Bosco. I always knew Bosco had that, kind of attitude in her, but she actually displayed it in this particular episode. And of course, Daya was completely here for it. We've seen that Daya says a lot of the stuff that Bosco is thinking. And I do, listen, this is a competition show, so your everything is heightened. Your nerves, your anxiety, nobody wants to get eliminated, right? So you are, and you're, it's a claw to the top. You're fighting to the top. And sometimes things get said, you didn't mean it in that way. The cameras are constantly rolling. After a while, you get used to the cameras being there. I've heard many reality stars say that they don't even notice the cameras after a while. You're just going about your everyday life or whatever, you're in. Um, so I do understand that, but it was just kind of the way that Bosco went about it with coming for probably the sweetest person in the room, Lady Camden. And it was just like, it kind of just gave me, a moment. It didn't really make me feel well. Now everybody has the opportunity to have an off day or a couple of them or act a fool or whatever. But I just felt like some of that, was just really her and who she is. But one thing I do appreciate about Bosco is that she's always able to take accountability. She will show empathy, and she is, for the most part, she is, except for in that moment, she's understanding, and she at least is humble enough to feel bad, feel something. Diabetes don't give a goddamn at all. I hope Diabetes is lovely in real life, because on this show she is just really coming off real bad. I wonder, had Cornbread stayed, if Cornbread would have not got injured, I wonder how things would be different. Would the dynamics be different? Would we see certain personalities in the girls? I just wonder about that. It was also going back and forth between Angeria and who was it? Was it Angeria and Daya or Angeria and somebody? They wanted the same. Angeria and Jorgeous, I think. They wanted the talent part. Angeria, she folded. She was like, okay, I'm just gonna let y'all have this. I'll take charisma. And then nobody wanted Willow's part, which was a fairy. And then nobody wanted Deja's part, and that was pretty much it. But Angeria, she went up. She saw that Lady Camden was upset, and she went over there to comfort her, and to talk to her a little bit. And I think even Diabetes said something slick about that. It was like, why is she over there comforting her? And it's like, damn. I understand this is a competition and all that, sis, but my God, you can't care about a hoe at least a little bit. It's like, I don't know. It's a competition, so what can I say? I don't know how I would act in that competition or in any competition, to be honest with you. But I just feel like if you're secure in your shit, then you wouldn't be too phased, Daya. Who seem to be phased about every little thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, won competitions now in the show, I mean, you're pretty much here to stay at this point, so what's all the for all the time? But every show has to have a villain, and I guess Daya is that villain, I guess. Let's see. So we get to the choreography. The girls have a choreographer, and the person that's leading this, not leading the choreography, but like in charge of them putting all this together is the legendary Leslie Jordan. I love Leslie Jordan. He's so little and cute and funny, and just super gay, and he's just really a joy. He's so tiny. He's actually like 4'11", I believe. I have a cousin that's 4'11", and yes, it was just super cute. They went up there and started dancing and had their moment. Jorgeous was getting down. Everybody, for the most part, picked up their choreography. It was some people that wasn't that good at it, but everybody practiced the next day. They said they practiced that night, and everybody got it together. They was ready. I actually enjoyed the Rusical. I thought it went on a little long after a while, but I actually enjoyed it. God don't like ugly. Lady Camden came in and showed out. And she gave Bosco the part that she wanted, and Bosco was lacking. Immediately, I saw it. Lady Camden was a star in that, and also Willow did well, and I thought Deja did well, but the judges didn't think that Deja did that well. I don't think. But I enjoyed Deja's part. Deja can dance, and I enjoyed Deja overall. Nigeria had a really small part, but she did with it what she could. Let's see. Daya, she did well as well in the challenge. So we get to the runway. I should have took pictures, but I don't remember the runway, so to speak. I can just remember I did not like Deja's dress. I have not liked a lot of what Deja has had on. I enjoy Deja as a performer, as a person. She's very smart, and she picks up things well, and she's great at communicating and all that. Deja's pretty much strong at every single area except for runway, in my opinion. I enjoyed Angeria's runway. I thought she looked beautiful. Oh, I think it was Mira. It was Mira Glass. That not necessarily Glass, but Mira was the challenge for the girls on the runway. Was the theme. Yeah, I enjoyed what Angeria had on. That was beautiful. I did not. Jorgeous had a look that was inspired by Cardi B's dress. It was cute. But it was something about it I didn't like. Maybe it was just too bulky or baggy, or was something that was a little like ill-fitting to me. What did Bosco have on? It wasn't memorable. Whatever she had on. Everybody else's look was cool. I did not like Daya's boots. I did not like those boots that she had on. But for the most part, everybody looked okay. There was some that was just a no, but there was nobody that I can think of that was just horrible. Besides, Deja, bless her heart. Um, so who won the challenge? I think it was it Willow that won the challenge. I think it was Willow. I think it was Willow that won the challenge. Um, and so we got to the bottom two girls. The bottom two was Jorgeous and um, Bosco. And what did they lip sync off of? It was an old song that was remixed, I believe. It was a good lip sync. It was decent. Um, I thought that Bosco did well. I was more so focusing on Bosco doing the lip sync, but the cameras kept going to Jorgeous, kept going to Jorgeous. I was like, oh Lord. So once again, Jorgeous was the one that won the lip sync. I'm just like, I think Jorgeous is an incredible lip syncer, but she's not that damn good to me. Like I feel like I can name at least 3 to 5 girls that could probably beat Jorgeous in a lip sync. So it's like I don't see. I don't know. I know she's fierce and all that good stuff, and I like Jorgeous. But the way RuPaul be going on and literally be slobbing at the mouth when Jorgeous come out, I just be like, huh? But similar to Deja, just like Deja's strong in every single area except for maybe, her outfits. It's the opposite with Jorgeous. Jorgeous has strong runways, especially the way she presents the ensembles. Um, but Jorgeous tends to lack in every other area, when she's not in drag, So, but child. So Jorgeous won the lip sync, and the fate of Bosco staying in the competition is up to the drag gods with the goddamn chocolate bar. And Bosco actually had the chocolate bar, thank God. So now we can start eliminating girls. This has been the longest season. I've loved this season, but this season is so damn long. And so now we can start chopping these hoes off, so we can finally get to the finale and see who gonna win. Um, I'm not sure who's gonna win at this point, but it looks like I said, I hope to win the whole competition is still Willow or Angeria. I'll be fine with either one of them winning, Willow or Angeria. Top 5, it looks like it's gonna be probably Bosco, Willow, Angeria, Lady Camden, and either Deja Scott or Diabetes. If Jorgeous makes it to the top 5, mind you, I love Jorgeous, but if Jorgeous makes it to the top 5, it's strictly because of favoritism. Because Jorgeous technically should have been gone. She's fierce, she's fabulous, she was born to do drag, and all that good stuff. She's an incredible performer, all that. But as far as the challenges, she usually doesn't do as well as everybody else, and that's okay. And so but it's time for Jorgeous to go. Technically, if we're going by statistics, next week Jorgeous should be gone, which is actually the episode that I haven't seen yet. So maybe she is, but yeah, Jorgeous. It's time for Jorgeous to go, in my opinion. But it's up to RuPaul, child. I ain't got no power. So I mean, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what it gives. Unless she does well, then of course she should stay. If she doesn't do well, she's in the bottom 2. Just let Jorgeous go. We already know that she's gonna win the lip sync, but that still doesn't mean she should stay. That's still not fair, Um, because if that's the case, then we should just make this show a lip sync show. And forget the challenges, forget the mini challenges, forget everything else. Just make this a lip sync show. And just let Jorgeous just win everything, I just went off for a minute. But I just, we all see it. I've never seen RuPaul, damn, so obsessed with a girl on the show. My goodness. She's fierce, but be fair. Anyway. With that said, I'm MrChalaki. MrChalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at IsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter, at IsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, MrChalaki on Cash App and PayPal, and as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.